Apologise, Jonathan Levine's latest film. Will he redeem himself from the horrible comedy Snatched? Let's find out.
15 kids in the backyard drinking wine. You tell me stories of the sea.
What's going on, guys? Stardust-oneworldreviews here, and I'm here to review Long Shot, which is directed by Jonathan Levine and stars Seth Rogen, Charlize Theron, Andy Serkis, Bob Odenkirk, and O.T. Jackson Jr., among many others. And this film follows Lev Flosky, played by Seth Rogen, who is an unemployed journalist who reconnects with her old childhood crush, played by Charlize Theron, Charlotte, who is Secretary of State to become the first female president of the United States. As the mentioned, New needs to up her speeches. Mitchie hires Fred, who is a journalist, to really write speeches to get her campaign going to become the president, and leads her to reconnecting and falling in love. Now, I didn't know what to expect going into Long Shot. The trailers were kind of funny, but I was kind of hesitant mainly because John Lee's last film, Snatched, yeah. But I still love hoax, and Jonathan Dean, I really love the films he's done, like 50-50, which is one of the best fiction films of the decade, and Decade is also very hilarious, but also very dramatic, and probably had one of my favorite performances from Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And he also did Warm Bodies and Night Before, which are very underrated comics that you just haven't. But again, he also did Snatch, which ended up making my awards list that year, and I considered the movie that made me hate Amy Schumer. But then they started getting these positive buzz at South by Southwest, so I was more curious to, and I was lucky enough to get into an early screening of this movie around my area. And to see the movie, I'm here to happily say that Long Shot is true redemption for Jonathan Levine. This movie was freaking hilarious, great, and just all around fantastic. What makes this work very well is the cast. Everyone truly great. Seth Rogen delivers the type of character he usually plays in most of his movies, but he kind of does his usual aspects, but he does it in a very different way, to where he's funny, but also kind of real and relatable, and actually shows a lot of great comic shops as well. I mean, he's very big into dramatic stuff in 50-50 and Steve Jobs, but he definitely impresses me here, honestly. He was hilarious, funny, and this is definitely one of my favorite roles of him. And Charlize Theron is, of course, fantastic. I mean, doing it today, she's one of the best freaking actresses working today. I'm only excited for anything about Charlize Theron nowadays. But she definitely surprised me with her impressive comedic chops and proves truly proves how versatile she is as an actress. And her comedic timing was excellent. And of course, when it comes to dramatic stuff, she first nails it. I mean, she's broken out in many movies. But she was fantastic as well. And she and Seth Rogen have such natural, wonderful, and amazing chemistry. From the first interaction, I brought into the chemistry. They balance each other very well. They both have such amazing comedic moments, but also amazing dramatic moments as well. That's why Charlize Theron trying to become the president, and Seth Rogen not really understanding a lot of the political stuff, and he's one of those characters that just speaks out what he wants to say. So kind of outdated at times, but that's the charm of his character, honestly. But they both work so incredibly well in everything they're in, and did anything that wrong when should try to do it to really make you root for the couple, make you want to really root for them to get together, and this film really made me want to get together. This film definitely really made me want to get together because they have such good natural chemistry as well. They work so incredible in everything, but of course the supporting cast is definitely great. Bob Odenkirk is freaking hilarious as the president. Like, oh my god, especially from the first scene you see him in, I was laughing out loud. Robert Powell was great, Andy Serkis when he do was great, June Diane was great, Alexander Skarsgård was great, but O.T. Jackson Jr. was definitely the standout here. It's like every movie O.T. Jackson Jr. in Straight Outta Compton, he's pretty much the best part of the movie, from English West, Den of Thieves, and now this movie. Hollywood, put this guy in more stuff. He's freaking killing it. He's freaking killing it lately. And O.T. Jackson, in terms of every scene that O.T. Jackson Jr. was in, he was amazing. He was awesome, and he also had a great relationship with Seth Rogen in the movie. They have such great banter and just great chemistry all around. And you have to really bite them as friends, actually. You don't get a lot of friendship moments, but you do get enough where you can actually buy into their friendship, and you can see why they're friends. And it's all in all, And so on, the cast, fantastic. Now, there are two things that you usually can expect in a rom-com, and two things that probably make rom-com great. One, of course, you want to believe in the romance, but like I mentioned, I did buy into the romance, and I wanted them to succeed and root for them. But also, rom-com is supposed to make you laugh, and I'm just gonna say this. This is the hardest I have laughed at a movie since Into the Spider-Verse. The comedy was so on point, it felt very naturally, and it worked impressively. Like honestly, there wasn't one joke that actually felt flat for me. It was consistently funny throughout, whether it was from the supporting cast, the political aspect, and how they make fun of it at times. Like I mentioned, OJ John everything is in, the chemistry between Roland and Dawn. There are so many iconic comedy scenes, but don't want to get to it because of territory. This is one of the movies that's so consistently funny. You probably don't get every joke in the movie, and you might have to rewatch it if you want to get some more joke. And that's definitely, I always find some very impressive comedies, honestly, in that name. Because I was really laughing out loud for many scenes of the movie. Like, I was consistently laughing out loud, just laughing in general. Yeah, for me, there wasn't one joke that I thought that was laughing, honestly. But not only is this film hilarious, it also tries to be dramatic, well, like, kind of similar to 50-50. It has an excellent balance between comedy and drama. Like, there are a lot of moments where I really was laughing my ass off, but now trying to have some stuff involved in some of the serious political stuff that's still relevant to society, and it never feels overbearing or anything. A lot of the stuff involving Charlie Theron and Rogan's characters, a lot of the characters in general. And it had a lot more emotion than I was actually pretty expecting, actually. Like, I was really expecting to feel a lot of emotion. I was truly feeling so much emotion, not just with laughing, but in terms of the story stuff I'm going for. Like, man, I was impressed, actually, with some of the emotion I was feeling in the movie. And not just laughing, but actually with feeling kind of sad for these characters at times, or actually feeling for these characters. Like, I'm not going to get too much because I'm going to spoil territory, but if you've seen the movie, you guys know what teams I'm talking about. This movie has a lot of political stuff, but again, like I said, it never feels overbearing or anything. They even kind of make fun of it at times, but yet they do kind of do some serious stuff involving and show some issues about the political stuff that's still relevant to society. I thought it's actually pretty impressive and pretty on point. Like, that's surprising. The story here, kind of might feel like your typical rom-com. Like, it does go into a lot of cliches than you expect, honestly, but I was still engaged, I was still invested throughout, and it actually even went some directions I didn't see coming. I mean, it does go in some directions that you expect, but there are some points and directions I was like, I actually wasn't expecting that. Nice, and I haven't done that about rom-com in a very long time, and I probably haven't about rom-com since Crazy Rich Asians, honestly. But I was still incredibly invested in the journey of these characters. The directing from John Levine really is top-notch shit. Again, I'm happy he's made great movies since, that terrible kind I mentioned that, like I mentioned, Snatched. I think I mentioned it. The editing is great, the writing is definitely some of the best writing. Again, some of the jokes really comes, again, comedy really comes naturally and all that stuff. And of course, this movie does have a lot of sex and dick jokes and all that, but again, never just overbearing, honestly, which is that rom-com is used in. Like, I don't have a problem with sex dick jokes, but I just don't want, but they shouldn't be like overbearing or constantly in the movie. It's nothing. Actually, a problem. Actually, a big problem I have with Snatched, honestly, but I gotta learn from that movie. Even the music here is actually not that bad either. Like, how the way they use is actually incredible. And even a few action scenes that actually fun and well choreographed. Yeah, the writing is great, the editing is great, and the ending is that's definitely one of the most satisfying endings I've seen a rom-com in a long while. The pacing could have been handled just a bit better. That's probably the only problem I can think of. Like, maybe that could change on a rewatch, but that's the only problem I can actually think of at the moment. But honestly, that's really it. But overall, Longshot was highly hilarious. Like, I really don't know what to expect going to me, but this movie ended up made me laugh so much more than I expected. Like, the horse I love since Into the Spider-Verse. The cast is great, the directing is great, the writing is great, the story is incredibly engaging. How they may find a lot of political stuff, but yeah, tell some serious aspects of all the political stuff that's still relevant to society. Along having an incredible balance between comedy and drama. Like, Levine, man, you have truly redeemed yourself from Snatched. And this becomes out May, so when it does, I would highly recommend catching it out. This movie that you definitely should not miss. I'm going to give Longshot a 98 of an A. Close to perfection, but still damn amazing. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Long Shot. If you haven't seen it early, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And feel free to let me know what your thoughts on these other movies, or if you're excited for this movie or not. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below, and I will actually have a ranking for Levine's movie coming this weekend, so be on that, along with ranking for the DCU as well. I got a lot more videos planned coming very soon, and hope you enjoy. And I also recently did a couple MCU related top 10 lists. If you haven't checked those out already, I feel very proud of those videos, and I'm worked very hard on them. So if you haven't checked them out, I would really appreciate it. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I honestly appreciate it. Be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe. Be sure to follow all my social media sites down the link switch down below. I am Snatched. I'll see you next time. And as always, stay cool, everybody. Peace.
I'm singing songs